What's up, guys, and welcome back. Today, as you can tell from the title of this video, we're going to be building a new engine for the mid-engine Honda CRX. So, got the Honda CRX right here. For anybody new to the channel, we'll go over the car real quick. This is a Honda CRX. It is a 1988 SI. It did have a sunroof. I ended up getting the car for about 300 bucks. I decided to go mid-engine with it, so I cut the rear of it out and cut the front of a 96 Acura Integra off. 96 Acura Integra. I cut the front of it off with all the suspension parts and everything. Fabricated into the rear. It does have a 10-point roll cage. Deleted the sunroof, whatnot. So it is rear-wheel drive, rear engine. We are running a F20B. This is basically like a 2-liter H22. So we were running that. You can go and check out some old videos on the channel, but we did a 12.2 on 10 pounds of boost. Right here on the street out in Mexico with my draggy. So I had some bad injectors, so it could have been between the injectors, the tune, whatever. I ended up bending a rod. So I'll show you that rod right here real quick. This is the rod that we bent. So it was just a stock F20B rod with the Nippon K20 600 horsepower piston. Had to shave the rods to fit between the piston. For anybody wondering about that, I got a video all on that on my channel. So if you want to see how to put some K20 pistons on the F20B, I got a video showing you how to do that. But today we have some Arias pistons and KS tuned F20B H beam connecting rods. We got the KS tuned balance shaft eliminator. We are running all ACL race bearings and main rod and main bearings. So this Arias piston is a K20 86 millimeter piston, 11 to 1, I believe. They're forged piston. And then this is the KS Tune F20B connecting rod. So if you're running a forged piston, it really doesn't matter. You can run K-series pistons because there's an offset on the stock piston, which really doesn't make any difference. I ran them both ways. But on a forged piston, there's no offset. So as you can see, these F20B rods fit right between the K20 piston. They're both, I believe, a 22 millimeter pin. So they have the exact same size pin. And so that's what we're going to be putting together today. We got a stock F20B crank. It was polished. We got nice bore and hone job on the motor. Decked the block and cleaned everything really well. So we're going to go ahead and I checked all the clearances on everything. I'll show you exactly what everything measured out at. The mains measured out at 0.02 of an inch. The rods measured out at 0.02 of an inch. The piston to wall clearance was 3.5 thousandths. Our top ring gap is 18 thousandths, and our bottom ring gap is 24 thousandths. I am running ACL extra clearance main and rod bearings to get the clearance I wanted with this engine. So yeah, that's pretty much all the statistics. If you guys got any more questions, drop in the comments. Let's go ahead and get this motor put together so we can do some pulls. All right, first step is we're going to open up this KS tuned balance shaft eliminator kit, because that is the next step. We have to install this. So it's a real nice kit. Oh, they give you everything you need, tap and all that. These dowel pins go in the, I believe it goes in the main caps. And then they have this little spacer right here for the timing belt. And then these two plugs for the oil pump, I believe. And then this little, nice little cover. Alright guys, so we just went ahead and tapped out this hole right here on the block. You gotta go ahead and go to the bottom side of your block, and you need to tap out this hole, the one right next to this bolt. They give you a tap on it. This is on F20B only, so we went ahead and tapped out that hole, so we got some threads in there, and that way you can stop the oil pressure. They have a little cap right here, so we'll go ahead and put that cap in there here in a second. Next, you've seen me went ahead and take out all these little pins right here. There was a pin there, and a pin there, and then a bigger pin here. I went and took them all out. They're actually not a pin, they're a dowel pin. But now we have completely solid pins that we're gonna go ahead and put in to block off the oil pressure. So I already went ahead and put these two in. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put this other one in here.
Maybe. Do my engines blow up sometimes? Maybe. But I learn a lot every time. I really do try to just learn as much as I can, and I do like to continue to build them and learn from each situation. And I put a lot of them together, and I'm sure I'm a long time, unfortunately, even though we did have a good time getting this thing turned around and winning FL2K. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.
Got that crank installed, got to torque it down. Torque spec on these main cap bolts is 54 foot-pounds, so let's go ahead and torque it down. Alright guys, we got one piston in, got another piston and rod sitting right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that put together. Start putting them in and get this short block done. So let's go ahead and hit that time lapse. guys, you just seen us put in those the KS tuned balance shaft delete kit. We went ahead and tapped out that plug, took out all these little dowel pins. We just went ahead and put the head on, put all the ARP studs in it. Just swapped out these, I just got these off of eBay. They're just a real cheap stainless steel bolt kit. Figured I'm running one of those thermal gaskets, so the bolts aren't long enough anyway, so I figured might as well get some longer studs. Alright guys, I just cleaned up that oil pump, got it all taken apart, and I pressure washed it off, and I found something really interesting. So I had an oil leak on this car. I couldn't quite figure out what it was. I had figured it was the front main seal, or maybe the seal right there for the, one of these seals right here for the timing, or I mean the balance shafts, right? But I actually don't think that's what it was, because I just cleaned it up and I found out that, so on a H to B setup like this, which is what this is, it has a plate for a B series transmission. The axle comes really close to the back side of the block right here. If you look, you'll see I had to grind a bunch of it out right there. See how it's all ground out right there? And so the oil pump bolts on right here. If you look, that's how the oil pump goes. So the back right there gets grinded so that the boot on the axle doesn't tear on this oil pump, right? And I guess I must have just barely poked through, and maybe I thought it didn't matter, but it definitely matters, because right there is right here. So as you can see, I would be getting a ton of oil coming out of there. Alright, I went ahead and welded that up, and then I sanded it smooth, so you really can't tell where the weld was at. It's still pretty hot. What's up guys, and welcome back. Today we're working on the mid-engine CRX again. Almost dropped the camera. And got a little surprise. We got some bigger injectors. These are what's called a Bosch 2200. They're called a Bosch 210. and they're 2200. Said that wrong. These are a Bosch 210. That's what they're called. They're a 2200 cc injector, and I was running ID 1000s, which is just a Bosch 1000 cc injector, and I got these for a smoking deal. You can actually get these like in a set of 8 for half the cost than you could get like an ID 2200. So actually less than half the cost. So that's what I went ahead and did. Luckily, these are the top hats that come off of a ID 1000, and they're the same top hat you need to run these Bosch 210s. So these I got from Summit Racing. I paid like $600 for a set of 8. Me and my buddy are going to split them. So you're getting a set of 4 2200s for like $350. I mean, you really can't beat that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and put these injectors together, get them installed in the CRX, get this thing put together the rest of the way, get it started on the new engine, and go take it for a rip. What's up, guys? So I got Danny over here. We're about to start the car up. I went ahead and didn't video anything putting the engine in. I just went ahead and put everything together. As you can see, we got everything put on besides a couple AN lines for the catch can. I'm gonna show Danny on here. We got Danny over here to help us out today. We're gonna get her running. What do you think, Danny?
Let's do this. It's a long time coming.
We've been waiting to see what it sounds like, huh?
Yeah.
Danny got some locking pins too, so we might put those in his motor. We're still waiting to see if they're any good. Alright, make sure it's in neutral. Alright, tell me if anything goes wrong. Alright guys, here we go. About to start it up. The world's fastest mid-engine Honda CRX. Here we go, dude. Oh wait, it's not gonna start.
Why is it not gonna start?
Cause I got I didn't put the injectors in the ECU.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take 2.
We're gonna wait. Laptop loading up, but we forgot the distributor wasn't plugged in, so it definitely wouldn't start without that. So we're gonna see if it'll start real quick. Even though it's gonna be running right. Definitely running right. It started up. Fist bump, Danny. Dude, look at all that gas. That probably wasn't good for it, but. Dude! We just put the injectors in. I don't know if I got the dead times right, but we're gonna see if it'll start now. Ready?
Yes, sir.